Hello, back again. Alright, tonight is a back bodybuilding kind of workout night. So you know my free workout cycle. So I have my heavy kind of deadlift, I have my bodybuilding workout which allows me to recover and just get a good pump, and then I have my kind of deadlift support workout. So tonight is just about lighter weights, getting some repetitions in, using a bit more in the way of machines and stuff that you maybe haven't seen me do much of before, but it's going to be fun. So we're going to start on some hammer strength lat pull downs, basically to get those wings going. Pretty straightforward. Going to stick with about 10 repetitions, might work into a drop set or something like that. I deliberately hang around at the top a little bit, get a bit of a stretch on these. Again, I find the kind of stretch position is sort of where the growth is. Theoretically. That's 10-ish. Just 2 plates anyway. But again, just concentrating on a little bit of a stretch. And talking, because there's no doubt copywritten music as well. Not too bad, not too bad. Warming up, warming up. Okay, set number 3. That's my form. You like it? Does the internet approve? Oh man. Takes me a couple of sets to warm up, to be honest with you. I'm actually, by the time I get to 4 plates, 5 plates, then I'll be good. Okay, set number 4. This hammer strength machine is surprisingly heavy. Good leverage. I don't know what it is in actual weight, but 4 plates on this is pretty tough, so we'll see how it goes. Even though it's got a bit heavier, I'm still doing my best to get a little bit of a stretch. Yeah. Your form does tend to break down a little bit when you go heavier, but I'm still trying. Okay, going into my top set now. 5 plates on there, heavy to be honest with you. I'm going to get a few reps with it, see what I can get, and then I'm going to work into a drop set. I've got my handy butler over there.
I get paid in rupees.
Yeah, he gets paid in beatings and love. That sounded weird. Anyway, I'm going to do a few reps, he'll strip off a plate, and so on and so on and so on, until we get down to, I don't know, 2 plates, 1 plate. I'll see how it goes.
Let's stop there.
Is it rupees or rupees?
It's exciting. What you want to know is, what's in it for me? I wanted to learn leadership skills from the experts.
I want to get paid to earn qualifications.
I wanted more confidence. And I thought, I'm on radio. That's what was in it for me. Get skills, get qualified, get confident. Army, recruiting now, search, army jobs.
done, Butler?
Yeah.
Awesome. Drop sets is when you take a weight off, you barely notice the difference. It still feels like 5 plates. That's a good thing. It still feels surprisingly heavy. Might as well do the one plate. It'd be rude not to finish. That doesn't feel too bad now, to be fair. Yeah, it actually feels slightly lighter now. I'm not sure he was actually taking weight off the other ones, because they all felt surprisingly heavy. But yeah, there we go. Drop sets are just a great way, particularly if you're kind of by yourself, of just pushing yourself beyond failure and just kind of getting that little bit of extra growth. But give it a try. Okay, we're moving on now. So onto hammer strength. Now so it's a hammer strength row. I'm going to be doing these. I'm going to be holding the grip here. So basically my elbows are going to be flared. So when you flare your elbows, genuinely speaking, you tend to find out it hits your upper back, kind of upper out of the back. So I get a tremendous amount of work in what you say generally is back thickness through my rowing and my deadlifting. But just this kind of targets the upper back a little bit more by flaring your elbows. So I'm starting on 5 plates, which might seem a little heavy. It is a little heavy, but because I feel quite warm already, I'm going to go into 5 plates and then I'll do my top set with 6 plates. Trying to get a little bit of a stretch at the bottom. I really do find the back, the stretch, for me personally, stretching works more than contracting. So I do try and stretch most of my reps. I think that was 20. Yeah, I tend to do a higher rep range for these, because this isn't particularly heavy for me, so I kind of tap into that 20 rep range-ish. Okay, going to go straight into my top set now. So up to 6 plates you'll see on there. And I'm just going to see what I can get. 6 plates on this is reasonably heavy, and we're already well into the workout, so fatigue setting in a little bit. But I'm still going to try and get quite a few reps. more than 10. That was unpleasant. That was unpleasant. 20 reps, I think. Again, relatively good form. Do my best to emphasise the stretch. And it gets your heart rate going as well. So, yeah. Alright, moving on now. Getting onto some shrugs. Now, shrugs are a funny one. Sometimes I throw them in with shoulder work. Sometimes I throw them in with back work. I just felt like throwing them in with back work. We've got quite a nice hammer strength shrug machine here, and it's surprisingly heavy. I'm opening up reasonably heavy. I'm starting on 6 plates on it, but you know, as I said, I'm relatively warm now, and my deadlifts are reasonable, so I should be able to pick it up. Well, we'll find out in a minute, won't we? So I'm just going to drop it down to probably around 10 reps, thereabouts. Hello there, just drying my hands. I always use liquid chalk. I do my best not to use lifting straps all that often. I will with very heavy deadlifts. This machine, when it's got 8 plates on it, sucks in a good way, but it's hard. If you look here, this spins. You can see it spins as you hold it. So it actually makes it really, really difficult to hold. So part of the fun of this is actually just holding it. It just spins out of your hand. So top set, 8 plates, hoping for 10 reps. But you know, my grip may give out. We'll see. Big guy problems. Okay, just finishing off back now. So we're going to get a tri-set, a giant set, whatever you want to call it. It's going to be behind the neck lat pull downs. Now, I'm one of the few people actually quite likes behind the neck lat pull downs. I find it really, really helps with mobility. I try to be relatively mobile for a big lump. I won't go all the way down, but I kind of get it to about the middle of my head. So we're going to get 10 of those. We're then going to come over here and do some stiff arm push downs. Again, more lats. And then we're going to go around the side, or come with me. and we are going to get some kneeling lat pull downs. Again, but this time it's going to have a closer grip. It all hits the lats in just slightly different ways. I'm not going to get overcomplicated with it, but I'm getting a nice pump at the end of the workout. So it's going to be 10 of these, 20 stiff arms, and then 10 kneeling pull downs. It's going to burn. I'm not going to film all of the sets, literally just going to film the one, because I said it's not that interesting, but just to give you an idea of what I do to get a pump to finish off. Now I also do these facing away from the pads. I find it just helps me isolate my lats a little bit more. When I kneel into the pad, I tend to sort of use the pad and almost like kind of drive down and get a bit of an advantage. So I'm trying to make myself as disadvantaged as possible. Equally in doing so, I'm only using 67 kilos. The most I ever used on this when facing the other way is about 97 kilos. I leave my ego at the door when it comes to these kind of exercises. I'm just looking for a pump.
Eating out there, £5 much, you ain't no snap, big man, and you ain't got bread, that's nonsense, G, you're moving mad. Just chill like cool with that bro out here trying to cruise like that. Secure that bag, I'm abusing that. That thing, winter man. Aye, yo, that thing card, yo. Prettiest face, I'm praying the back. Bro, my Cody, I don't know Zach. I seen the niggas go mad for 21 play, that shit got trapped. Oh, whip, that's me. My bro, my fam, my G, no cap, no job, had no CV. Bad one, sweet one, in love with me. Sad, I'm trash, you in the skip. White I see in the bits, S&D can fry like chips. Don't get lost in the sauce, no dip. Talk that out, didn't even trip. Took that out and turned to a pit.
Getting a lovely pump. These are really good for isolating the lats because they don't really use your bicep. Well, they don't use your biceps. You feel it a little bit in your triceps, but you'll feel it a massive pump in your lats. And the combination of these three exercises back to back is absolutely vicious. Again, this one kind of helps with mobility, particularly when you're a bigger, older lump like me. I try and get my head through my arms, a bit of a stretch. I deliberately lean back, stretch.
Yo, them man vocals sing like Willow, yo, they got cats in line, uno, dust, chest, bingo, eye, teeth from LV Blanco, but them bladder, bombs and negro layer, on 2 fours like Tesco, but your final mix my demo, yo, aye. All I see is cap, talk is cheap, show your hair, you can ride this private fare, can't drop my dart, and you wear, yo,
better burn,
your friends are whole, haters back, so they're acting back, I bet you ain't seen 100 bags, yo, ranch you 100 bags, and drive,
yeah, so basically, I'm going to get 3 rounds of that. As I said, I'm not going to record it all, but you get an idea. Vicious pump at the end of the workout. Okay, that's the end of the workout. I'm trying to find a quiet corner. Music's been turned up. Hopefully you enjoyed it. Again, slightly different. Chasing a pump. Got a nice workout in. And again, just saving that connective tissue, allowing my body to heal up a little bit. Because we all get a bit battered, we all get a bit beat up if we constantly go heavy, and give our best at all times. So it's a great way of just getting another good workout in. Lovely pump, allowing that connective tissue to kind of heal whilst growing a bit of muscle. And that's pretty much it. Now, ordinarily, I would go on and I'd do some biceps. I'm a dad, my daughter's kickboxing. So I've run out of hours in a day, so I've got to go home, pick up my daughter and go and take her kickboxing, because I said to you guys, she's fighting in July. So she's got another sparring class tonight. And then after that, I'll probably get home about 9 o'clock. So going to be a long day. Dad life, eh? Wouldn't have it any other way. Anyway, as always, thank you very much to all the new subscribers. Thank you very much to the old guys. awesome little community we've got going here. And the guys who have just come over from Strength Universe, welcome. You fit right in. So a really cool bunch of guys coming on the page. So thank you very much. And then, you know, I've got all my old school guys. You know who you are. Feel like I know you. We're exchanging. In the old days, we'd be like pen pals. I'm old. In the old days, we'd be pen pals. But I look forward to my banter with all of you guys. Anyway, don't forget to like, comment, share, subscribe, all that good stuff. I kept it short because I've got to go. You guys take care, and I will speak to you soon.